All right, what's going on, everybody? Here's a market update. So yesterday we did get those NVIDIA earnings, and NVIDIA did print. Unless they crush earnings and crush expectations, it is not going to show up post earnings. Market's down roughly 0.5 point based on this and other factors. Kevin Warsh is officially in. President Trump is set to do his inauguration at the White House. So this is something new, and it does have some heads wondering if this is a sign of President Trump putting his thumb on the scale. Many believe this is new and that this directly conflicts with the fact that the Federal Reserve is supposed to be outside of the political system. Kevin Warsh is known as being rather hawkish, meaning unlike what we had previously with Papa Powell, he is looking to actually raise rates and not be so quick to cut rates. It looks like they're following that path. As of this point, 2026, any sort of rate cut is effectively off the table, and if inflation keeps printing the way that we've seen just recently with the CPI and PPI releases, there is an expectation or a possibility that there is going to actually be a rate hike in this year. More on that later. But even with the risk of having a rate hike this year, specifically in September or later, bond market already had that priced in. I see it as a rather bullish opportunity unless things change. Walmart gave earnings today before the bell, and throughout the market day, down around 7.5%. And once again, they gave good earnings. Last quarterly earnings were really good and that their growth was above expectation. They did point out that they were a little bit cautious into the next 2 quarters. Other costs are increasing their capital expenditure, most notably energy costs. That would be shipping, getting goods to and from their warehouses to the stores, as well as even at the pump, they noted that the average customer was getting less than 10 gallons per fill-up at the pump. Really interesting to look at the Walmart versus Target indicator. Does give an idea of what the macroeconomic trends are about to be. SpaceX is going to be listed on the NASDAQ, going to be using Goldman Sachs as their lead underwriter. 20 to 30% of their offering is going to be set aside for those retail traders. Elon is going to have 2 separate voting shares. He's going to have Class A and Class B. Class A, 1 vote per share, and then Class B is going to be those super voting shares. You get 10 votes per share. Elon Musk retaining about 85% of those voting shares as it is. This is not new. We've seen that with other major companies before. That's it for the market update. Everybody have a wonderful day. Peace and love.